This week, Australia is set to get its first 4G phone. All the major telcos are rolling out 4G networks in the next few months. So what does it mean for you? Do you need to upgrade? We're joined by Anthony Slater from Cyber Shack. Thanks for coming in again.
No problem.
Today. This first phone, is it a special phone?
It is. Well, first of all, it's got really good features. It's got a really big screen, 4.5 inch. It's got a 8 megapixel camera with a really good wide angle lens. It's a fast processor. So it's generally a good phone, but the real thing that everyone's getting excited about is, as you mentioned, it's the very first phone in Australia to use the brand new 4G network.
And what does that mean? Does that provide anything extra that we don't have now?
Well, basically 4G is the next generation in terms of mobile networks. So I guess it wasn't long ago everyone was on 2G, now 3G is the norm. 4G is the next step up.
But that's just speed, is it?
That's right, it is, yeah. So look, I think the telcos were finding everyone's using their phones more and more for things that aren't an actual phone. So looking at your emails or Facebook, watching YouTube videos. Basically, this new network will mean data speeds between 2 to 5 times faster. The telcos aren't quite promising an exact speed, but between 2 megabits per second to 40 megabits per second, they're sort of giving a bit of a range. So basically, everything will happen faster on the phone, which gives you access to the internet a lot quicker.
Does that mean that you'll be charged more for using the phone?
Well, all the pricing hasn't exactly come out yet, but Telstra's releasing their plans at the moment. They've got the phone coming out on Tuesday, and it looks like it's going to be around the same price. So they're really trying to, I guess, encourage people to come onto this plan. What it's also doing is it'll take away some of those heavy users, maybe geeks like me that are using it a lot and downloading a lot of data. Those guys will go onto the 4G network, which sort of frees up more space on the existing network for everybody else. So I think this year we're going to see a general improvement for everybody's access.
So why would you get 4G? Is it purely for people who do download a lot and watch movies and those sort of things?
Well, pretty much, yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people are using their phones or their iPads or tablets or even their laptops using mobile internet, and they're using it for more and more multimedia. Images are getting larger on the web, videos are getting high definition. So sometimes people are finding the 3G network can just suffer a little bit in terms of that speed, and they're waiting for things to buffer. Whereas 4G, you shouldn't deal with that, or you'll deal with it at least a lot less. So it's, it's basically a lot faster data.
All right. Thank you very much, Anthony.
No worries.